Kama Sutra, Chapter 1, Introduction. Imagine discovering a book that has been misunderstood for centuries. The moment most people hear the words Kama Sutra, they immediately think of one thing: sexual positions. But that is only a small part of what this ancient text is actually about. More than 1,700 years ago, a philosopher named Vatsyayana noticed that people understood two important parts of life fairly well. They knew the importance of living with integrity. They understood the value of earning wealth and building a successful life. But when it came to love, relationships, desire, and emotional connection, people were often guided by confusion, impulse, or incomplete knowledge. So Vatsyayana decided to gather the wisdom of many earlier scholars into one organized work. His goal wasn't to encourage indulgence. It wasn't to promote reckless pleasure. Instead, he wanted to teach something much deeper. He believed that every human life is guided by three essential goals. The first is Dharma, living with honesty, responsibility, and moral values. Dharma is your compass. It helps you distinguish right from wrong and reminds you of your duties to yourself, your family, and society. The second is Artha, building a stable and successful life. This includes earning money honestly, developing skills, creating security, and providing for yourself and the people you care about. The third is Kama. Today, many people translate Kama simply as sex. But in its original meaning, Kama is much broader. It includes love, affection, beauty, attraction, emotional intimacy, romance, art, music, and every experience that brings healthy joy and genuine fulfillment to life. According to Vatsyayana, none of these three goals should dominate the others. Imagine someone who spends every waking hour chasing money. They may become wealthy, but they might lose meaningful relationships and forget how to truly enjoy life. Now imagine someone who seeks only pleasure. Without discipline or responsibility, temporary happiness can eventually turn into regret. On the other hand, a person who focuses only on duty may earn the respect of others, yet never allow themselves to experience joy, love, or emotional connection. So, what is the answer? Balance. A meaningful life is built when virtue, prosperity, and pleasure support one another instead of competing with one another. Another important lesson in this chapter is that love is not something people automatically understand. Just as we study business to earn wealth or learn ethics to make wise decisions, we can also learn how to build healthy relationships, communicate with respect, and understand human emotions. Knowledge is always better than ignorance. Wisdom is always better than impulse. That is why the Kama Sutra was written. It was never intended to be just a manual about physical intimacy. It is a guide to understanding human relationships, emotional intelligence, attraction, companionship, and the art of living a balanced life. This opening chapter lays the foundation for everything that follows. Before discussing love or intimacy, Vatsyayana reminds us of one timeless truth. A fulfilling life is not created by chasing only success. It is not created by pursuing only pleasure, and it is not created by focusing only on duty. True fulfillment comes when all three exist in harmony. That is the real beginning of the Kama Sutra.